What up, world? It's Festive Reverb at NAMM 2023, day 2. I'm here with Carrie from Soma Synths, and we have the Soma Terra. This thing looks like a cutting board, but it's a synth, right?
Yeah, a lot of people call it a charcuterie board, right? So that's fine.
Tell me a little bit about this Soma Terra.
All right, this is their newest instrument. So this one is not quite out yet, but coming soon. It's a Micro-Tonal synth here. So we'll kind of go through a little bit of the features. On the left side, these are your notes, so you can hear one. There's 12 notes on the left side, and then there's these which are called dynamic sensors. So these dynamic sensors, they add kind of a different effect. And a little bit of like a canceling sound. At the bottom here, this is where you can adjust the pitch. You can pitch it up, pitch it down per octave. So if you were touching one, so you can adjust it here. At the bottom, you also have a hold, so if you're playing, you can do a hold if you want to keep it there. And you can do tuning. So the neat thing is you can tune these sensors individually, or you can tune them all together. Additionally, the sensors are really sensitive, like velocity sensitive. So you can touch just slightly. You can increase that. And you can also do a little bit of vibrato, kind of difficult upside down, but.
Does the the natural resistance on your hands factor into?
Yeah.
Like if you got some palmy hands or whatnot?
It is. Everything kind of with the elements and then whatever is on your hands can affect that. So if you had really dry hands, right, that might impact something a little bit. A little bit of lotion would help if that was an issue. But they're going to respond a little bit differently to everyone because everyone's touch is unique, which is very similar for all of the Soma things. Everything is touch-based.
Yeah.
So you also have this little triangle at the top, so we'll kind of look at what this is. When you're pressing the L here, it's showing you banks. So there's 6 different banks for here, and then there are 16 different presets inside each bank. So there's a ton of sounds that are going on. Right now we're in bank number 1. Preset number 1, you just tap it, and we'll hear this sound. We can go to still bank number 1, maybe preset number 12.
Oh, wow.
You can hit multiple at the same time. Another neat feature is it has a gyroscope on the inside. Which is pretty cool. So when you're playing it, like most people we probably envision would be sitting down, right?
Yeah.
Like this is a performance instrument. It's kind of like a one-person thing. So when you're sitting down and you have it on your lap, it's very comfortable to play, and you may, bend to the left, to the right, and be able to pick that up. These knobs up here at the top, so you have like a release for the left side, a release for the right side, and you'll see the water symbol and the sun. So the water is representative of movement, so adjusting the movement. And then you have the sun, which is adjusting brightness of the sound. Going over, you kind of just have volume, and then you also have the ability to change the intensity of the sensors, right? So the velocity, and then the effects. Yeah.
Wow. This is amazing.
So there's a lot to go through. You can go really deep into it because there are some really interesting sounds that are inside of it.
As far as the architecture in here goes, this is kind of just hand-picked algorithms that Vlad thought would cover most of the ground of what people would want to hear.
For sure.
It has kind of limited programmability, but we did that intentionally so you're not sitting here tweaking knobs all the time. Instead, you're focusing on actually playing the instrument.
Yeah, for sure.
But we've got like some vocal algorithms, strings.
Sounds like a lot of physical modeling.
Yes,
there is.
Totally.
Tight. Well, this is an amazing thing, and it's a lot more further off than what I saw at Super Booth. But what's the price and availability on this?
So it's still under debate kind of right now.
Okay.
You know, we expect them to probably be out within the next 3 months. They'll be around €1,000, so probably 1,300 in the US. We'll play that and see.
It's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, but I mean, in comparison, a lot of their gear tends to be on like the more affordable side. That's the idea. We want people to play. Yeah, so it should be around that 1,300.
For sure, for sure. I'm Fess. That's Carrie. This is Soma, romantic engineering at its finest.